Hello, my friend. How are you today? I am doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. And today on this video, I want to talk about how to be a human. You may be thinking, well, I am human, but specifically, how do we post in groups on Facebook? Facebook a couple of years ago decided to promote or make groups more important in our algorithm. They want to make Facebook a place where we're connecting. And groups tended to be a place where we could find things that we had in common. And so we all joined groups. Maybe we started our own group. And then it started where, okay, I need to share all my stuff. So instead of just posting to my personal timeline, I'm going to go share it in all of my groups. And so you join more groups and then you post in all of your groups. And then we get really surprised when Facebook says, you're doing something that goes against our community standards, so you can't post in groups for a while. We call that Facebook jail. And so I have been there. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Yes, you are a human. and you do this sort of thing very well as far as being a human in groups. And I think most of us are. I'm not saying that this sort of thing makes you inhuman, but we want to be more cognizant of how we are posting in groups. Hey, Sue, glad to have you here. So I make sure that we don't do what happened to me, where you get put in Facebook jail. So as always, if you are getting a good tip that you're going to be able to apply or something you didn't know before, if you could give me a hashtag grow and let me know what that is so that I know where you are getting value from this video, I would appreciate it. So use the hashtag growth and then tell me what it is. So again, we know that Facebook wants groups to be more important. They want us to connect in groups. In fact, groups are so important to Facebook, they are making television commercials about Facebook groups. And maybe you didn't realize that you were seeing it, but there's a commercial about Facebook's Beagle, group. And at first I thought, well, that's just, some group that made up from the, for the commercial. And then I saw the Military Mama Network commercial. And I know that that is one of Facebook's groups because I know Jerry Ann, who started that group and grew it. And she's just a great person to get to know. In fact, that is her business now, is helping people to grow and become their groups. So if Facebook is making groups more important, and that so much so they're making commercials out of it, we want to use groups to increase our visibility. So, but we want to do it in the right way because we don't want to get put in Facebook jail. I have seen, I was in Facebook jail. I think the most I got put in Facebook jail was like 28 days. Now, I run Facebook groups for my business. So this affected my business. Luckily, I had a workaround. I could get in my groups on my phone, but now they have gotten to where they've even, done it to where you can't get into groups whether you're on your phone or on your laptop. They have blocked the ability for people to post to groups. And the first time that they say, oh, stop, you're doing this too fast. It may just be for 10 days. It may be for 28. And I thought that used to be the longest. I had somebody that I was consulting with, and they have been put in Facebook jail. They cannot post in any group until February. And this, I had a meeting with her at the beginning of November. So 3 months that they have said you can't post in Facebook groups. So let's talk about how to make sure that that does not happen to you. So here's tip number one. Tip number one is to select just a few groups in which you're going to be active. And I would say 6 to 10 If you really want to be active, pick 6, because 6 is still going to be a hard number for you to keep up with. So pick the maximum of 6 groups to be active. What does that mean? You're going to not only post the stuff about your products, your services, your campaigns that you have, but you're going to comment and participate in the groups and be part of the conversation so that you're helping other people to promote what they have. So that's why I'm saying, okay, don't just go join 60 groups and then expect, okay, I'm just going to post all my stuff in this groups and that's all I have time for. That's not helping you with your visibility. Unless people are commenting, liking, and sharing those posts, then even in the groups, they're not going to be seen by other people. So when you comment on other people's posts in those groups and help them, not only does it help you to gain that know, like, and trust that we all want, but people are more likely to go find your post or make a comment back when they see your post come up. So you want to find just a few groups. So really, let's have a meeting. Let's strategize. Which groups do you belong to, and which groups in 2020 are you going to be an active participant in? That you're not just going to post your own stuff, but you're going to make comments, that you're going to like people's posts. And if it's public and you want to help really promote somebody, that you share it and comment on those posts. So select a few groups and decide that you're going to be active in those groups. That's tip number 1. Here, tip number 2. Do not post the exact same thing to more than just those few groups. Here is where I see people are getting those long Facebook jail penalty times. It is when that they are having the same post, maybe it's a link, maybe it's an event, and they're just going and basically copy paste. So they're doing the Control-C, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V, Control-C, Control-V. Or even they're just doing the Control-C once and they're doing Control-V, change groups, Control-V, change groups, Control-V, change groups. You see how monotonous that it get even when I said that? So if I'm saying it and it's becoming monotonous, Facebook does not want you to do that in the groups. It's basically spamming if you are posting the same thing in 60, 70, 80 groups. And yes, I have heard people posting to 60 or 70 groups the exact same thing. What you're doing is spamming. You're just spreading out the same exact thing, and Facebook is going to stop it by saying, hey, the first time we're just going to kind of, put a pause on you. The next time it's going to be harsher. And who knows, if they don't learn their lesson and they do it again, they could get kicked off Facebook. And people do get kicked off Facebook. And if you get kicked off on Facebook, the Facebook terms of agreement has that we're not going to go and create a new account and get back on Facebook with just a new email address. So, you don't want to do that. So pick those few groups that you're going to be active in. If you're going to post to more than these few groups at a time, then do 3 to 5 in the morning. Do another 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Make sure that you're not saying the exact same thing. So actually type out what you want to say. Each group has a different membership. And so you really want to make sure that you are saying different things to the different groups. And I've even seen where people are posting and then they have their post, like I do for this video. You can see whether it's above or below my description of what I'm going to talk about in this video. And I've seen people, they go and copy that and they make that the same thing that they're saying when they share this to our group. So basically, I see the same exact description twice. Facebook doesn't want that. They don't want us to be a parrot where we're repeating the same thing over and over again. So be specific with what you're going to say in each group. Once you've typed your long description like I have here, if I share it in a group, I'm probably just going to say a sentence or two that is specific to that group when I share it. So it doesn't have to be like another long-winded, here's why I'm sharing this, because that should be here in the description of your main post. And then when you share the main post from your business page into your groups, then you can just do a short description of what you're going to say. Does that make sense? Let me know. Does that make sense that you're going to just share it with a quick one sentence of why, kind of telling the people in that particular group why the people in that group may be interested, so that you're being specific with talking. I would not go up and down a hotel room. Let's say Facebook is like a hotel. Now this long, hallway, and all the doors are a different group. So I would not go to one door, knock on it, and say, hi, I'm Ellen. This is my post today about videos in groups. Thank you very much. And then walk away before anybody had a chance to say anything. Go to the next door, knock on it, and say, hi, I'm Ellen. This is my video about how to post in groups. Then go to the next door, knock on it, and say, hi, I'm Ellen. This is my book. You wouldn't do that. So think about how you're going to talk to each of the people in different groups. All right. So we're going to just post in a few groups. We're going to be active in a few groups. Active means you're not just posting and sharing your stuff, but you're going in and learning about other people so that they'll support you. And then here's what I think got me in trouble when I've been in Facebook jail. I got banned from posting in my groups for, I think it was 28 days. I had more than one tab open. Usually if I'm on my computer, like right now, I'm looking, I have 3 tabs open. I should have 1 tab open because that really does help our video better. But I had a couple of tabs open. I was answering questions. I was answering somebody's questions. We were having a discussion in one group. Well, I was going back to the group where I was looking up, okay, let me look at how to do that. Here's how I do that. And I would type just like a 3 or 4 word answer to the person. And then I'd go back and say, okay, I need to add to that because I didn't answer it. So I went back and forth between different tabs. And I was posting very quick, short answers to the same person. So I think having the multiple tabs open was one of the things that got me in trouble. And posting quick, short answers. They thought I was a bot. They thought I was just automating what I was saying. I type fairly fast. I definitely could not be in a secretarial pool, not that kind of fast, but I typed my master's thesis. And so I'm a touch typist. And so I do type faster than probably a lot of the people on Facebook. I actually learned on an old-fashioned typewriter in middle school, the kind that you had to make sure that you pressed all the letters the right the right heaviness to where all the type was the same. So I type a little bit faster, and that hurt me. So don't have more than 1 tab open when you're working in Facebook groups. Try and just keep Facebook open in 1 tab and be there. You want to be the one for people. You want to make sure that you are talking with people and you're posting things, not so that you're posting for yourself, but so that you're sharing and let the other person let them know that they're the one. They're the one that you are providing this to, that they need that information. You are sharing things that they need. You're the one for that person. So those are my tips. Let's see, I had some notes up here. Let me make sure. Oh, yours says copy paste does not work. All right. So those are my tips for today, the 3 tips. If you would like a coaching session to figure out, okay, how am I going to be in 2020? If you will give me an OMG here, I will send you a link to my calendar where we can have a quick chat and see which type of my coaching programs that you may need. I work with people who are overwhelmed and non-tech savvy so that they can grow themselves, grow their client list, and grow their pocketbook. And I do that through both one-on-one coaching and through my group coaching program that I call my OMG. It is my online marketing GPS. So Sue Harris has a growth. She did not know about the open tabs. Yes, having more than one tab open because you're quickly going back and forth, I think has gotten a lot of people in trouble. So don't keep more than one tab open. Thank you so much for giving me that feedback there. I appreciate it. So again, if you do want a coaching session, comment OMG and I will get with you with a link to my calendar and we can talk about how you're going to grow your business through groups in 2020. That's all I had for you today. Let's see. My name is Ellen McDowell, and I am your social butterfly. It is now your turn to go make a flutter on the internet. One last request that I have. If you did like this video, do this for me. I would appreciate it. So, Sue, thanks for the comment, the OMG. I will get with you and let's have a discussion because I know that you are doing lots of good things with your retro beauty. And so we will figure out how you can make that grow in 2020. I will see you next week here on the Ellen McDowell Your Social Butterfly page or YouTube channel. See you then. Bye.